How, Charlie, everything cool for your side?
Charlie, everything cool.
I see you looking fly, man. I saw the side way you done for the massive. Who put it together?
Yeah, First Tribe.
First Tribe Africa.
Yeah.
They put that costume together for you.
Yeah.
Amazing, bro. Charlie.
You've
been doing productions for a minute. I can say close to maybe kind of from my level. I can say for. See, I see you like 10 years ago, right? Yeah, I met you like 10 years ago.
Exactly.
But how long have you been doing production?
Oh, Charlie, professionally, I can say they go the 15, 16 inside. Yeah, did you chronic cry and just end there.
Where did it start from?
So, from school, from church, when we are growing up, I'm like, so now we play at the church. I'm an instrumentalist. So, playing and, with the choir and everything.
You play which instrument?
Me, I go play like 3 or 4 of them. I go play drum, I go play keys, then the bass guitar, then a little bit sax in there. And it's about Afaka cry. So,
okay.
But
of all the instruments, which one is the easiest to play?
Charlie, none of them.
None of them.
It's crazy. Maybe the drums, yes, and there you can, play around. But then the rest of the things, drum doesn't really have key. Some of the tuning of the toms has key. You have to tune it according to the key. But then it's not really giddy. But when it comes to the keys, you have to learn all the 12 keys. When you go to sax, you have to learn the same thing. When you go to the bass, the lead guitar. So you have to pay attention to those ones critical. But the drums is a bit easier.
Which part of learning the instrument is the hardest? Like learning the key or learning how to tune?
Yeah.
Which part is the hardest?
I think like you getting that pitch, like understanding what a pitch is.
Okay.
Because even as an artist, when they play a key, you should be able to sing according to the key. So that is the perfect pitch. Like you have to always understand the pitch. Because when somebody is singing, it's 12 keys. You have to catch the key within that 12 keys. So you understanding and getting that perfect pitch is the first thing that you have to know about.
I keep hearing when there's a concert, right, and people singing on the stage, they say, "Oh, akwe washiki."
Yeah.
What is the meaning of it? What is the real meaning of it?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If you have to tune your ears to the key.
Is it on the part of the artist singing or on the band playing?
Yeah, so it's both. When, let's say, like in churches, when somebody comes here to lead the let's say the worship, like random, like another person from another church, maybe you have not rehearsed with the person. So when the person comes up with the song, the band has to maybe follow
up and catch the key.
Yes, so when they catch the key and they are playing, the artists need to also tune their ear to the same key. But at times when they are singing, they start going up or lower depending on the kind of song they are singing. Or if they are raising another song, then you see the key will be shifting. So it means that the artist also has to have that ear.
Okay. So there are times that you shift keys during the...
Yes. The artist will be performing because you see that the artists have shifted the key to +1. Then you have to also move again. Maybe they sing for C, maybe you go C sharp, or maybe move to D. So it's like that.
Okay. So the inability of the band or the artist to move along with the keys as it moves is when we say sawashiki.
Yes.
Okay, so that is why when somebody is singing, you can hear the band be playing some small tune. So they are trying to find the
key.
Okay. Hey, any key near was here, baby.
Serious. So those ones, that one come with a perfect pitch. Like you have to have the ear.
Okay.
So without that, you won't really understand how keys work.
Of all the artists that you've worked with, right? Who would you say is that fast and very, very for want of a better word, good at finding the key as quick as possible, like during a concert or whatever it is, the person is spot on, the person will move the key.
Yeah, so with this one we have some of the artists being like the studio artists, which is normal, and some of them too being studio and a live artist. So when you take Samini like this, when it comes to live, crazy. When you take Stoneboy, when you take Mr. Drew, when you take Kwame Yuji, they do more of their live side as well. So such people are easy to catch keys when you are playing along because they mostly rehearse with band and they are like live people. So those ones are easy, but they have ones that mostly do with the DJ. So at times it's just moving with the DJ. They don't really have that perfect pitch too. When the song is playing there, they can now sing along. But when nothing is playing, it's only chords playing. Unless those ones, the ones that rehearse more with the band, it's easy for them to sing along.
If somebody is listening to us this morning, the person wants to move into not just music production, but wants to learn how to play an instrument, and the person picks an instrument like the piano or the organ or any of the keys, and the person is Charlie, I want to learn this. How long will it take the person to be a professional?
Well, it's like education as well. We can choose to take like 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, depending on how fast you can learn.
Okay.
And also, most of the times, this music thing or this instrument thing, most of them comes with like it's a natural talent as well. You have to have a vibe for it.
Okay.
There are people that some of us we even started learning all these things on our own because we were having that pitch in our mind. Like we can, most of our producers, like some of us, like we don't need to know how to play all the instrument, but we have the sound. So we can just arrange it and still move to it. You understand? So it's you understanding the thing first. If you understand it, then it means that it can take you like 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months to learn an instrument.
Miss Pastor Garzy is my special guest this morning on Daybreak Hits. We're having a conversation, Charlie. This one will be family convo because Charlie, me and Batman, we go way back.
Straight.
Me and Batman, we go way
Straight,
back, bro. But I mean, you had songs being nominated. You've had songs being nominated in award schemes worldwide. Your song with Patoranking, you have songs that with some of our, I'm not sure that we even know.
Exactly.
Which ones do you think we don't know? Tell us some that
the songs. You see, at times it's funny. Like I've been one of the producers that I try to always be like more versatile. So imagine if I say I produce Oba by Samini, that's a reggae song.
Yeah.
You understand? And people didn't even really thought about like Garzy produced. Recently I posted a picture of me and Sami having a section. I posted so the last time we made a hit was Oba. So guess what is coming again? People say, oh, so you produced that?
Yeah.
So there are a couple of records that we've produced that we don't really put our name in there.
Why don't you put your name? Because do you even have those jingles or tagline?
There are a couple of them we did way back, but me at times I can do a song, when I hear the song I say no, let it just flow. You
don't want to put the tag in there.
And at times the artists will mention like someone like say Mix Master Garzy. So at times I say okay, let it be. You don't need to put any jingle again. At times I try to be more professional and depending on the song too. I say no, this song is okay. Putting jingles in the front or at the back is also disturbing. But when there's a chance, I put it. You understand? But I know that the good work sells itself, so I know it will come back to me when the good work goes out there.
Come to think of it, it's hard to say that, Charlie, I've heard a Master Garzy jingle. Yeah, come to think of it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And who on your beer?
No. You will not even really have a. Some of this.
But what happened? What informed music producers to start putting taglines in songs?
I think it has been there for some time, but to a certain point, I realized that when you do that, mostly you become like, okay, oh yeah, I did that. So I always want to be like, I always want to surprise people. So when I tell you that, oh Charlie, I produce I Love You, My Baby by Patoranking, you say, oh really? But at times you can hear the jingle and that is all. But I always want to surprise people and I want people to feel like that surprise and that uniqueness in the thing, like you understand. So that's how one thing I also came around that okay, at times don't put it, let people feel that surprise.
I'm getting information that you also produced Ojo Big Girl and you produced that
Captain Planet
for Captain
Ojo
Planet.
Big Girl and that song.
Charlie, I beg, roll me that too.
When it comes to groups too, and then groups like doing solo projects, he has been one of the group artists that has that proper solo project that his song is boom.
Crazy. There's you did something in the, I think Kofi Kinate's verse on that song. Charlie, the way your man killed some beat me for the back there. Yo, I beg, put me on that tune.
Captain to the planet.
Yo, shouts going out to Captain Planet. He's listening right now.
Straight.
Yes, he's listening right now. So he sent me the message that Charlie, you produce Ojo Big Girl.
Charlie, my family. Captain.
Yo, bro. Put me on that one.
So those are some of the surprises that, Like, how will you think? So you'll be wondering who produced it. Like, and even that song, he mentioned my name. Hey, Garzy, Captain to the Planet. So you see, when you mention I feel like, okay, let's go with the flow. Like, at times, I don't need to really put another thing again. But at times, team will say, management, so put something. So at times, I'll put something. At times, do you hear the most wanted producer or the most wanted mix? So I mix as well. When you hear Kevin Boy down flat, I mix the song. When you get to the end, you hear most wanted. So there are a couple of them. At times, I play around. Some to you hear mix, and that is all.
Hey, Charlie. Make us sing this one. I bet. One here. Yo. So how many productions have you done in your career? Can you give me an idea?
You see, an idea, a baby, but I think.
Are we talking thousands?
Yeah, you go feel enter that side, because you see, I've been one of the producers that I've worked with most of our artists here. You understand? And then when it comes to upcoming, like I think when I was coming, I was one of the producers that when upcoming, come before this one, I can see like I have a lot of upcoming artists that I've worked with, and so now I still do that. I was one of the most commercial producer. Like I try to work with everybody, and I don't, even though you might feel so, okay, I'm more with this camp, like I'm always with everybody. I play with everybody. So shall get even to the olden days, like from Tiny, Edem, Buraks, FBS, like all of those people I've worked with them. Like
all of them.
Yeah. So when we go to the old catalog, I'm there. When you come to the
new school,
you did there. When we go to the middle ones, I did there. So you see, so it has been. Me works, but my age.
Why you Now, talking about TGMA 25, you bagged an award. No, that was last year, right?
Yeah.
Last year you bagged an award for
audio engineer of the
audio
year.
Engineer
For producing Mano G.
Yes.
As record of the year.
Wow. Charlie.
So that one you see say papa. People don't go that might be crazy like record. But if I not tell you me I do you know go know.
Don't you think marketing wise a very possible a very nice to say like you put your tag in every song so that you know.
Oh, those ones.
Because back in the days that was a thing.
Yeah. Back in the day at times we come to my bar studio. I say, Charlie Pes is a glass no bash JQ fashion mommy. I'm saying when it is our corner who you accept appear to it is nice like that too, but you say at times I say yes, we have finding some way out. When we all do it like that, and I say, I had the same thing. So we will try to live calm and then play around, but the work will, sell itself. I just believe in doing the great work, even though if somebody really want to work, or maybe people say, Stone, when you work hard, Stone was definitely say, it's guys, you go there, or no produce you way. So I feel say in as much say, yes, in as much say the jingle is there for somebody to also hear. I think when the person really want to do it, they will contact whoever it has to be to.
I hear in the world of production, music production, one thing producers don't really like is that they produce a beat or they compose a beat, and then after the artist is done with it, the person will say, let me go give to another person to mix.
Yeah,
most of the engineers don't like that.
That one will be a problem for some of the engineers.
But how is it with you?
Yeah, I'm cool. And you see, where I was coming from or where I'm coming from, I was able to, educate myself and, learn about, before you call yourself a producer, it means you have to know how to produce, like beat making. You have to know how to, audio engineer, proper recording as an recording engineer. You have to know how to mix and you have to know how to master. You have to know how to direct or how to write, even how to sing or like all those things.
Okay.
That makes you a full producer, that's where you can call yourself a producer. But some of us are like beat makers, some of us are mixing engineers, some of us are like just recording engineers. So where I was coming from, I was able to learn all those things together to become one.
Okay.
That's why I be the mix master Garzy.
Master.
So some of the
Garzy.
people are only beat makers,
Yeah.
but they feel like because they record you, they can mix it. So it is hard time that they need to understand it. And it doesn't mean that the one banner I have to mix her, I have to put my name in. That was what people would think and say,
okay, you take credit.
Yes.
For
because some of them happen. And you see at times it's not from the producer, it's from the artist. So when the artist comes to studio, yeah. One of your cinema, you know, your pandits were higher, or your new producer, or the band makes us me from me, and I'm no senior man. Into being family English, young boy neighbor or no producer as a producer. So the credits has to go to him. Me as a mixing and mastering engineer, I have nothing to do. That one you pay me and that's all. Unless I also play an element
Into
on the
it.
beat.
Then you become a writer to the
yes. But apart from that, I'm only a mixing engineer. So you see, at times the artist can shall you be the top guy? You to fall count because on a would attached to the production to sell.
Okay.
What I say?
Yeah.
Not knowing said the younger one that produced the beat or whoever produced the beat
Also needs that form of hype as well.
You understand?
So in
that is where the problem is from.
So have you ever been in a case like that where somebody was like, okay, make I take my song from Garzy, make I go give somebody where the person makes the thing really no go well.
Oh yeah. So most of the times when that thing only happens when
would you be in a situation where if the person brings it back, you're like, okay, fair enough.
And that one, yeah, then business and be hit more because maybe the beginning I considered, and I feel so be to me. So, would you call to me? Obana times 2.
Are the charges separate? Do you charge for beat making and you charge for mixing it?
Yeah, the charges are separate.
Separate.
Yeah.
You need package.
So also package open a full production, which consists of the producing, recording, mixing, and mastering. The package you
How much would it set me? How much would it damage my bank if I want to do a full package?
Oh, you go like from the 20K and above there.
If you're doing a full package,
yeah, depending. Maybe some of them you might need live and everything inside. So that one, we have to invite some of the instrumentals to add your guitar, your rolls, and everything.
Oh, okay.
But the normal ones too, that one, yeah.
At least on cool 20K, will feel happen for you.
You go get something sweet.
Okay, and would that also because I know there's something called a split. At the end of the day, you still also own a percentage.
Yeah, so that one is just the session fee.
The session fee.
Yeah, so after that, because I created, I still have my intellectual right, which we are going to split on the publishing, and also with that to the masters too. Because you were able to pay the necessary charges that maybe I charge you, it means that you are going to pay me a percentage on the master after you recoup that money that you pay me.
Okay.
But in a situation whereby you're not able to pay the charge that I want to, it means that my masters also comes up with the kind of percentage that I have to take because you are not able to fully pay me my session fee well. So then it has to affect
the masters
the percentage
on the masters.
Yeah.
Okay. I like this one. I like this education.
Yeah.
Now run me through if you're if there's a room full of artists, right? If there's a room full of artists and you are tasked to go and pick one that you want to record with, what are some of the things that you look out for?
Mostly I like to be more okay with the artist in the sense that I want to understand what the artist really wants. So as I'm saying, I've worked with a whole lot of them because I always pay attention to what you really want and what you want us to do. Then I can chip in and let's work. So I want people that are ready to also adapt to what we are doing, like trying to and let you understand what exactly they want, because there's a situation whereby we record and I don't believe that's not what they are looking at, because you feel like you are the producer, so you are doing what you want for the artist. So I always want it to be like, let's put our heads together and then build it. So when there's a room like this, I think I'll go for people who are really ready to help create the whole situation.
Okay, let me make it easy for you.
Okay,
you have one room filled with singers, rappers, dancehall and reggae artists, and also which genres have make art? Gospel artists in there. A room full of artists. All these genres are in there. Which category of artists would you pick and work with? Is it going to be the rappers? Is it going to be the singers?
I'm going to pick a musician.
What is that musician?
I just going to pick, like, let's do music. So that one, it wouldn't matter if it's gospel, rap, singer, and everything. I just feel like, okay, the one that can do the music. So if you can do the music and it's a gospel, let's go. If you can do the music and you want to rap, let's go.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, for me, I think I'm always, ready to go with anyone.
You came in here with Mufti. I see my guy over here, Charlie.
Yeah.
One sharp guy.
Yeah, Mufti.
What's the relationship? What's going on?
Yeah, so it's been a while. We all know Mufti coming from the case season, and trying to also maneuver to do his thing as well. And then through that, we're able to link up and we're trying to build out something massive for the people because we need all this, new face in the industry. So, it's been few years now that we just try to work together,
Okay.
trying to put things through, and by God's grace, we are doing it a little bit by bit to also go there because we need the foundation being strong because at times you might get one hit and then it will be hard for you to come. So we're still building the foundation strong, trying to record and putting catalogs together. So being great, So right now he's officially on 2MG Music, and then we are
Okay.
trying our best to push him to the world.
Okay. TMG. 2MG.
Music.
What's the meaning of 2MG?
2MG Music.
2MG music. What's the meaning of 2MG music?
David, you know that one. So 2MG is like makes Master Garzy, so M2 and the G.
Oh.
So
okay.
MMG, so 2MG.
2MG music.
Yeah.
Nice one.
If you don't know that one. So
2MG.
that's how we do it. The most of the times you see that, but unless we explain to you, so we always
man.
try to, bring surprises.
Niceness.
So 2M, so like it's MMG. So makes Master Garzy, so 2M then G. So 2MG Music.
2MG music.
Yeah.
I have a song here, Mufti, featuring Kwame Eugene.
Charlie, that be bang out. Charlie, the way the song the trend, everywhere. With the hits like streams like Charlie, no. We they go like some 2-3 million inside. The audio is a long way people they use for TikTok, Charlie. It's been great. So we really need to, push Mufti to the max.
Let's listen to this song and then we'll continue our conversation. We are single, Mufti. You be single.
I thought that me a single.
I thought that.
But most of the time he is single.
And no. We are sitting here for know where you did.
If it's a
Nice, Charlie. Big tune.
Listen.
How was it like recording this tune?
yeah, I mean, I feel like it was a vibe. So it didn't really take much time for me to record it. When I have the space around me to record, I don't really suffer unless, of course, I'm not in the mood. So with this record, it was very easy for me, and then with the help of my producer, like my everything, let me put it that way. He made everything so soft for me. Yeah,
Sharp. Now, how long have you been signed to 2MG?
It's been, I think, a year now, and roughly a few months. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Now, do you like it over at 2MG?
Of course, I love it. I mean, I love it. I love the energy. I love how Master is on me all the time, advising me how the industry works. The ups and downs stuff. So aside the work, let's say the music aspect, he also advises me on how to take things normal. Charlie, a movie, forget about it, stuff like that. So I love the energy for now, I would say. Yeah.
I'm sure. When you have a deeper conversation with Master Garzy, he'll feed you more because he's been through.
Yeah,
he's been through everything. The things he could tell you.
Yeah,
Crazy.
So he strengthens me more at the time.
Nice.
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Garzy, do you have plans of expanding the record label business or this? Do you have plans of expanding it, taking on other artists from other parts of the world as well?
Yeah,
Signing
I think it's been great. We also have one of the ladies from the UK, which is Equia Music. She has also been there.
okay.
Yeah, by UK based Ghanaian artist. So
Okay.
yeah, so she has also been there. But it's all about the support because we need to make sure that we build ourselves well, we have the necessary facilities, getting all the production crew and everything in house so that we'll be able to put more, because right now it's about promotion. The way we used to, promotion way back, it's not like this anymore.
Yeah.
Things are changing. So we have to make sure that we have all the necessary, access or the fundings, to do it. So in that case, we can put more artists on and, each and every time you have to get new artists in the industry.
Yeah.
At times, the legends will
Fresh
be there.
talent.
The fresh ones will be there. So, there are legends still working and the fresh ones. So it will be nice meeting, collaboration with some of the top artists, but we at times it happens that the top artists will be there for long. They will now relax, and the new ones are coming, and the connection is not there. The top ones should be there whilst the new ones are coming, and they are collaborating together. You understand? It will make sense.
Okay. Let me put you in another tight spot. You have 3 rooms filled with 3 different categories of artists, and as a music producer, you are supposed to pick one from each room to produce a great song.
Okay.
Room number 1, we have Jedu Blay Ambule,
Okay.
Ebo Taylor, Ben Bracco, Amachi Dede, and Daddy Lumba.
Okay.
Room number 2, you have Kiddy,
Okay.
you have Mufti, you have Kwame Eugene, Mr.
Okay.
Drew, and Efia.
Okay.
Room number 3, you have Amrado, Lyrical Joe, and Kweku Flake. Now, which of the artists are you picking from each room to produce a banger?
Wow. This is serious. So I'll do it like this. I'll pick J. Dublé from group 1 because the style is a bit unique there. So that one I know so I go figure rap too from there because with the style.
Yeah.
So room 2 there, be Mufti go do the singing for us.
Do the singing for us.
Yes, for the thing. Then when we go to room 3, I think I'll play around Kweku Flake.
Kweku Flake.
Yeah.
You won't get some
Yeah,
rap,
so you see,
some melody for that
so you
side.
see what I dey try do.
Okay.
Because I dey try do that kind of music where I go feel arrange them from the legend, from this singing and from like rap singing and things. Because that side I go get some rap beat for there and things. So the artists all there be dope, but with the kind of song I want to produce, I think I'll go with this artist.
Niceness. Miss Master Garzy, my
Straight
special
up.
guest in the building. But what is it that caught your attention with respect to Mufti as an artist? What is it that caught your attention?
Yeah, so I think he has the potential. That is one, and also his style is a bit unique because he's also coming from somewhere else, and then it's something that we didn't really have it because looking at his verse that he did on the case, because it was just an open verse, and it took over. It means he has something that supported the whole song to also make the whole thing entered. So from there, he has been doing his own 1 or 2 things, trying to come up, but the support, as our industry is not really there.
Yeah.
And then we met up a couple of times because I have a band I also play with Drew. So most of the times when we go to show, that song was bigger. He comes in, perform with that. So we've been discussing. And so okay, we'll find time, meet up, and put something together because you have the ability, but we are going to take it slow because it is not really easy anywhere.
True.
You see, the support is not there, so we'll take it slow and see how best we will do. And I know surely we'll get there because when you put whatever animal that can run faster and you put tortoise, definitely the tortoise will still get to this destination. And at times, if the one that running fast might fall, whereby tortoise will pass. So I believe that so far as we are not stopping, we are putting in the energy, we'll be there. So that's how we came across, and then we try to understand ourselves and work. In as much that there will be some difficulty and challenges, because I'm not saying that I'll be the best for him and I do everything that he really likes, and I'll not say that he's also doing all the best, but it's about communication and understanding and trying to put things together and move.
So what exactly is in the deal? Is it a 360 type of deal?
No, right now, because of as I'm saying, the support that we need, it's not everything that we can do because we need to concentrate more on we getting the song out there. So it's more like half thing. Because some of the things there, I know say personally he can also take care, or he has his own family that they can deal with some of the situations. So we want to also deal more with when it comes to his music life,
the production, the sound,
we can get that thing going so that we won't take some of the the whole issue to, because some of the things has to be more financial. So the little financial has to go to where we are looking at. When that one pick up, that one say everything will come, you go enjoy yourself. So
niceness.
So that's what we are looking at.
Okay, so let me ask you, because I know you used to work with Eno,
Yeah.
you used to work with Yayo, you used to work with Lyrical Joe.
Yeah.
What type of deal was it, or was it just a production type of deal?
You see, most of times in Ghana here, it's very difficult to have a proper 360 because there are some things you can't really do it because 360 is very serious, and then to the extent that artists have to be getting payment as like a worker as well. You have to pay every month and all that. So here it's very difficult. So, some of the finances, you have to even put it here than trying to use it for something else because we want the music to go. So it's mostly like a half of it. But there's a support when even you have to even put in You know, that doesn't necessarily to be in a 360 deal, but then you'll still be supporting in case if it comes, okay, maybe if rent issues or maybe some food issues or some health issues, and so those things at times definitely randomly it comes through and all that.
You have to support.
Yeah, but properly, like when it comes to music, you know, the music itself, like a music production, you know, going forward is what we always trying to look at. And I think that is something I'll always do. I don't really think I can do something like more 360 take artists, even no matter how the finances and thing. I think we have to concentrate on the picture that, because when one pick, that's all. When the pickups, there's not even like the artist even feel the 360 himself, because at the end of the day, a pickup is going, he's getting his cut and he's cool.
But with Eno, Yeyo, and Lyrical Joe, it wasn't any money. Was it management?
Yeah, like it was a proper signing, but it's not fully like a 360. Like we can say like 180.
Okay.
Yeah, because
so the contract is over between the two of you guys, the parties.
Those artists. Yeah, it's over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some of them were not really okay, because depending on how the departure and everything, at times, you know, there will be one or two misunderstanding and all that. At times, some of them too, you can come to an agreement that, in as much that this is happening, this is not happening, that we can choose to, you know, stop work, so that, you know, and that is one of the things that I think the first time I met Mufti, I told Mufti, you see, at times this is work. If you feel like right now you can't work again, let's sit down and discuss it, so that 2, 3, 5, anytime where you see me, you can call me, come to me, and then we talk, we vibe. Yeah. Like when you need assistance, we can still, you know, vibe and all those things.
But the attitude go make some way, then people go make.
Yeah, so when it happens like that, the person will come to you again, you know, go for work again and all those things. So some of these artists that maybe we are not they are not under the label again. Some of them are like that, because I'm not sure how they can call me, say, oh, they want a production for me. Maybe I will do it, but I don't know how they are going to do it, because there were one or two that they didn't really.
Who left on bad terms? Like they wasn't really favorable. Who left on bad? Eno, how cool are you with Eno as it stands now?
Oh, we are cool. And you know, it's some of the things. They are my people. So if I see them, I can just greet them, say hi to them, ask how they are doing, what they are doing, and what's going on. If they also see me and they feel like that's the same energy, it's the same thing. But at times maybe they will feel like, oh, Garzy, I say to me, who cry me, you understand? And also, but apart from that, I'm one of the person that, you know.
No, guys, I understand that. It seems you are trying to run away from the question. The main of the question, you are trying to run away. Who left the management under bad conditions? Like, how is it like between you and... How is it like right now between you and Lyrical Joe?
Oh, me and Lyrical Joe, we are cool, but we are not cool because, you know, there was not... our communication didn't go well. There's one or two that we needed to sort it out because... we're not able to do it, and then the understanding was not really there. But from my side, I was cool until I realized that it wasn't cool. But you see, I did give everybody the opportunity to say, okay, if that's the case, try your best and move on, because you want something also for yourself that maybe I didn't know about it. And we have someone who was also investing as well.
Okay, then, so you had a third party who was doing the investment.
So maybe you got two guys have. Come close to also continue the journey. It's still the same. It doesn't matter. The only thing is we're able to do something for you, so you have to keep it up. But I don't think it should be in a bad something. There's nothing really bad. It's just a communication and misunderstanding. But it's not like something bad. Like if we see no. Okay. I say funny say oh, Charlie, do something for me. Maybe I no do. So you vex. So maybe you no go work with me. Doesn't mean say it was maybe at that time maybe I was busy or something. So it's some of those situations. Say I do way uncle and I way be and I say when you cry no say abia sikabi so I say ana bibi like those kind of in Sambia and shada hiano, then it will make things like wait until I said then those cancers will happen. So it's not anything giddy bia.
So after separation, you people you've never met to
we've met. We've like not to still talk about the whole issue, but you know,
as brothers, as friends, you know, feel meet.
Oh, why not? So maybe our bar say why not? We will still talk. Charlie, how be?
No, and some guys you can then me say something they inside, something they inside.
Yeah, but you where they talk because artists maybe some people still think say maybe he there under the label and because I still get messages, Chai, your boy so Chai people for do this or they say, oh okay, yeah, sure. Or they need something they go call and say, okay, take this number and call. Yeah. So from manager no. So from manager number near from manager no. But there's still people think, okay, me money, because maybe
True.
I'm not the one that have to talk. Like he has a personal manager too as well, like a road
Yeah,
manager.
I know he has
so
a
I'll give.
roadie.
So at the end of the day, I still work like that. Maybe there are some calls that I was going through then that they didn't know it came to me, but I don't need to do it like, oh no, me need man. I said, need me help you into. So no, I said, okay, you need him for this. Okay, I'll text you a number, then you call so that you guys will sort it out. He will sort you out. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Several of them, from everybody, like from Eno to Lyrical Joe to you to all. If any call comes through,
You still push it to the right quarters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what of you? Are you cool or not cool?
Yeah, we are cool. Yeah, be my little boy cry.
Oh, okay. But what really? Okay, I wanted to go in a little bit with Lyrical Joe, but anyway, let me pause for a bit because yeah, well,
Baby, you have a bit maybe. So I don't think so.
yeah, I was shocked. I mean, LJ is my guy. I was I was still of the view that you two were working.
Yeah.
And I think that of Eno 2 hours of the view that the two of you were still working.
So that's how it is.
Because we've not seen any.
No, media, you know, we'll get anything. Because I try to understand everybody. No matter the situation will be, I say, okay, cool. Just, I wish you are the best for everything because Sebi, if they become one of the biggest artists, then if you go talk their story without taking one aside out, because we also try to support in any way because there are some stories you can never take somebody out.
Okay.
So that's why I believe, because I don't want to be like, maybe I supported you and Uncle Ye. So that support has to make sense.
Okay. With respect to stories, you've worked a lot with both local and international artists. Who would you say is the most fun working with?
Fun. You see, as I'm saying, I always create the environment to the extent that if you are not fun, I go make the whole team be fun. So I have a lot of artists, like everybody that I work with, like, let's say from Stone, from Becca. Like when I'm working with Becca, it's fun because so it got to a time if Becca will say, unless Garzy will come and record me. So I'll go, as I'm saying, talking about me set up crowd a few years back. So I set up small speakers, everything. So we'll just record. So Edem is fun, like Samini. Last night I had a session with Samini. It was crazy. We were there too. So I said, hey, child, go hit FM on a part too. So man, so we because it's fun. At times you even forget it's a time yeah, Stone, everybody Pato. Like everybody I've worked with, Captain Planet, like the whole 4x4 crew, like, it's fun. D-Crime, another person, Leo. They're my brothers.
Yeah. there's this thing when I talk to most producers, they're like, the thing where they vex them most, we say, you go record song with artists, the artists go put them down, like, release them. I was like, by any time you sit behind the machine, you go into the folder, you listen to it. This song, make this guy drop him. Which song from an artist have you ever? You're like, you were tempted, say, Charlie, if this guy, I give you 2 months. If you don't drop it, me, I will
some producers.
Do you ever get that feeling?
You see, I've been coming from a space whereby most of my hits are hits that in Germany are recording in 5 years, 1 year, 2 years, 4 years, like. Jiggle and Wine, the beat is like 10 years, like 11 years now.
Whoa.
Mano G is like, so now will be like 6 or 7 years. You understand? But the ranking, so different. We did it like a year before you ever drop here. Love You Die, like a year or two before we drop it. So me, I've been coming from that era whereby I know, say, we'll be out on a time. And there are some beats, say, me my beats, and to say, VVIP, Pato. Alaji. What am I doing to me? Alaji. Like it was a beat that was just there. Me and me beat me teaser. So one day Zil came to the studio. Zil said, hey, this is crazy. Let's do it. He did it. We called Pato Sen. Then the other crew did their verse. And it was a banger. But then the beat was made long time. And there are beats that made them artist A. Then maybe 1 year, and I made the common artist B. And the a hit.
But
like
that issue,
like which one? I think this beat I did it. Is it Activate or some? There was one beat that I did, but I think I gave it to some international artists. But now we were trying to do. So I went somewhere and I opened up. They said, "No, I like this beat," and they recorded. I said, "But I couldn't hear until they recording. You releasing any hit." You understand? So it is there like that.
What of this song? This one.
Within the year inside. within a year. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you do? Do you like you the cook beat put down?
So at times it's not me cook it. Be me to me inspiration on something for somebody. I can cook it. Say, hey, be to a pan. Me might be a Kofi Kinata. It go be hard.
Okay.
I go do one, but later on, be Kofi Kinata. It go end up on. It go end up on
okay.
something, someone else.
Oh, okay.
So Activate was there. So I think say Davido was in town. He still call me that, oh Charlie, the day we here, David comes, so make a pull up with setup. So I pull up and I say, my man, check it beat. So when I went, Stone said, oh Charlie, David, this is Garzy, one of my brothers. Oh, me I did with Garzy like 3 months from my house, so like 2015. I did Nigeria, so me I know Garzy, don't worry. Garzy open beat. So I said, hey, which beats if I get? Because I was like, okay, me I like creating. So I said, no, right now we no go fit create because be like everybody speed up.
Yeah, everybody speed up.
So I go to one folder where I open the beat. I open the beat and I say, yo, this is it, let's go. So this song is one of the fastest songs we did so far. So we recorded today, the next morning we shot video, and then we dropped the song.
Recorded and mixed on the same day.
Then the next day, we shot video. We all drove to Safari Valley, then we shot the video and we came back. The next day, the video went back to Nigeria.
Sharpest
song. One of the sharp song. And then the December time, Achibebia, he came to do the concert with Stone and I'm like,
big tune. Now, let me ask you, if you see somebody who wants to produce, who wants to learn how to produce, what's the advice that you give to that person?
The advice there, with our system here, I'll let you understand that you have to do more sacrifice. There will be more sacrifices, that you have to put in, because when you're coming up as young, you have to be, try to sacrifice, but you still be smart about it. Even though maybe something is not coming, try to do the necessary paperwork down. Those ones are key. But not maybe physically, maybe they have to give you money, but because you have your rights, when you do all those necessary things, some time to come, you might benefit from there. You understand? And then one thing that we also don't know is most of the producers thinks that if I produce hits for you, you are entitled to give me some certain amount of money or do everything for me. But you should know that when you produce a hit, you have to also sell yourself. So what I do is, if I produce a hit today, maybe Activate. Okay, let's say Activate is free. I know if I be upcoming, I take the beach dash Tombo and the video where they do where the song hits. Now I'll take the Activate, do a breakdown, start selling myself, going to interviews, bragging that I produced this hit, blah blah. So to attract new customers, I don't need to go and worry Stone or the video say, and I'm a born Jomono so they be I saw my miska and then papaya and then my pesca. So those things as some of the producers I know like I'm fall about because they feel say I'm a boy hit ama sakwa de they be I saw my miska be. You understand? I feel say when you hit now, you have to market yourself from there. You might get more money from even the person paying you. When we meet again, and one thing is, me, all the artists I've worked, when we meet again, I still there on my level. So level the way, you go see, because if those things I do like, oh, Chilean artists, me buana, na me bo beatman, na me say, you'll be depressed. You can't produce again. And some of our producers, because they have issues with artists and they are fighting over one song, B and things. That time you have to be more creative instead. And be selling your beats online or giving your beat to other people.
Okay.
That is all. And I think from there, you'll be able to, recouping money from other angles. So in that case, you'll be able to extend. So anybody that is coming up has to be smart about working with people. It's not always about the upfront money. It's about getting the right necessary split and then also selling yourself from the works that you have done to other people to get the opportunity to work from other side.
Before we wrap up, what's the biggest paycheck that you've ever had from music production, like producing a beat?
Oh,
what's the biggest paycheck?
Biggest, but that one it be long time. It was some UK project, but that one in pounds,
Nelson.
Yeah, pounds. I think that time it was. I don't know how the pound was, but it was like £7,000.
£7,000.
No, but that's for the single. But we have works that can be album and all that, and they're all be. And you see, most of the times we here, like in Ghana, most of us don't have that big label whereby they want to have a label deal with you and all that. So the individuals, some of them are good. They try their best to pay we as much as we all deserve. But when you are working with big labels and the names, those ones they can come and give you big check, and then we are all praying for those big labels to come in.
Nice one. Garzy, thanks a lot for joining us this morning.
Straight.
And what's the final word that you give to our listeners?
Yeah, so the listeners here, right now, Mufti Day here. So, therefore,
Mufti is your new
yeah,
signing from 2MG
Music. Yeah, so therefore support time, and then Charlie, the song too for Enter every day, everywhere. You understand? And everybody should stay safe out there, Charlie. It's not easy right now. The economy, they change small. So let's see how it goes.
Okay. Well, I have Martinez here. Martinez, next master, Garzy.
Yes, good to see him. I'm a fan of your music. Mentioning some of the records from your camp, like you said, very surprising. Mono G is one of, the biggest songs in our space. And anytime it's mentioned, Stonebwoy is seen as a certain unique and great artist. And because you normally don't put taglines, I'm sure a lot of people will be surprised this morning to hear you behind it. But I think one of the productions I love so much is also New Style. Samini. That's a bad tune.
That's
I believe you have contributed massively towards our space, and you deserve, huge recognition. I mean, once your name is mentioned, the kind of respect that people have for you is huge. And people like you need to be celebrated. I think you should document your works
straight.
I mean, looking at your impact, your contribution, it's perfect if you document it, and it's even on YouTube for upcoming, producers to learn. And these are some of the reasons why there's a library, show on Hit FM to throw more light on some of this work behind the scenes, as we don't know. My question is, among all the artists you've worked with, who has actually shown you love, like, unexpectedly? Let's say you work for 10 people, only one will come back and, despite everything, will put some smile on your face. Among all of them.
It's not easy. I mean, I'm still waiting, though, but it's been great. Like, it's almost everybody, like, Stone, Captain Planet, D Crime, Becca, Pato Rankin, like, almost all of them. And I think maybe it's because the way I carry myself, at times they also try to do something just out of love. It's not even about what we've done or what we are doing. Is because I'm able to carry myself with the way I work with them. Me, I not go stress you with some things be and so we not go get problem. We go work peacefully. We go back and forth how many times. Like, if you have to take us making changes to whatever for us to get it, I am there, because there are some producers who call back economics. We will say maybe I may say 20 times krana. So I think say I pay attention to them most of the times, and I've been loyal in a way that if you need something, at least in any ways, I'll be able to provide it for you, as no matter how. So that's how some of the people, they realize, okay, Garzy there, friend no instrumental na man, a few hours or best any amount. And oh baby, challenge watching here song will here far will all those things are things that motivate the artist, because obi to me he need this file or be for change who say no on your file and also like but all those things, me, I make sure that anything that you need at any time in today be I make it on my laptop. Who here no papa ma connect say, Charlie, I go send you. Like, so I think it's based on the work that, at times I don't say it's because of the music, it's just how I carry myself around them.
Okay.
So a quick one. A few years ago, I think last 2 years or 3 years, you're a sound boy,
Charlie.
one of the top producers passed away, and the conversation around him at the time wasn't that cool. As a giant like you, I mean, how well are you also prepared? Because, looking at your works, your contributions, sometimes you feel creatives deserves, a lot from their works. But then you'll be there one day and you hear some unfortunate story in the news of financial support and blah, 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 all of that. So, Garzy's production, the works you have so far, How have you also prepared yourself in order not to face some of the... We know challenges are there, but so one day we wake up and hear a story like Garzy is in need of support and all of that, and people will start, raising issues. Nejuma, why? So how secured are you?
Yeah, so when it comes to that, I think individual, everybody has his own life, saving somewhere that, anything that, in case anything happen. And then one. Secondly, our music industry here, you can't really depend on it fully because, the system of which we have to get more revenues to support it is not really massive for you. So I think if like Ebia, Sebi to me, so I think people will look at how they are with me to support. But me can say because of my human man in tia, those ones they are hard. Because I say okay, when you meet you that be also maybe. But see, at times how the relationship builds, the person can do something that it's not even necessary about the human wire man. Maybe way back up, but the support will even be bigger than the way 3 man and a 4 man. So the relationship is also key. So I try to play safe in that side. But ejuma nankasa ehun sika no so no eno so we are keeping. But I think says a bit too you can't really call them because themselves they don't have a system to collect and give you back the work you have done. So they will only support you because you've also supported them. But in Jumno Husika no, they even don't have any proper way to even give you okra here it is about 6 million because the system nibi to gather that information well from our country.
Okay. Ashes.
Yeah, man.
Anything for Garzy?
Oh, you do all. I mean, he's been... Garzy is from my era, where we come from. He's from the hip life era, the proper hip life era, and he has transcended into the modern vibe. I don't know what they call it right now, though. Yeah. But I think
the modern vibe.
Yeah, however they call it. And those that come from the hip life era actually saw the struggle of acceptance. It's not like today that the internet is everywhere, that you do anything small or you put up back, you they go. Back in the day, you really would have to struggle for people to hear you. Back then, when you do a record and you want to promote it, and the DJ or the programs director will tell you, you can imagine how people like Garzy them would feel when their works were presented and they were told, say, Charlie, this style, go work. It was quite some way. Back then, we had the monopoly of the Zab mallets, the Apiatus, the Hammer, the GQs. So it made it tough for some of them, like Kill Beats, like Gazis and Dems, Martino Keys, and all those people. They struggle to get acceptance. So if they've been able to hold the fort till today and they still do what they do, big respect to them. Because a lot fell off. A lot lost interest. And you see, our royalty system is that bad. Really, really bad. That even the artists, I don't know if you keep track of themselves to feed. How about the sound engineer and the other people that they inside? It's that bad. People do not want to pay record producers. They see record producer like they are doing them a favor. Like, oh, that's it. Bonyom na. I bet hit it. Hit it. I say Udina. So paying revenue to a producer in this side of town, I mean, it's like a real headache. So for them to consistently do what they do, be able to buy equipment, buy gadgets, and push themselves to this level, they deserve some applause. A lot. He's contributed immensely to the ecosystem. He's done very, very, very well, and he's one of the few sound engineers. Don't get it twisted. When we call sound engineers, it's not somebody that produces the beats. Technically, somebody that has the ear to still mix and master a song for you is who is widely regarded as a sound engineer. People walk around with laptops and parade themselves like they are sound engineers because they know one or two things. No. That's why our sound is so, some of our sound are so poor. Sound quality. Sound quality in this side of town is a problem. The beat is nice, the song is nice, but the sound quality is bad.
Some way.
Really, really bad. Sometimes you
way.
put some of the songs on the system and you be like, what is this? You know, some of the DJs try for rotation's sake, they just play some of the songs. But if they had their own way, they'll throw some of these musics away. So to have people like Garzy them have the ear to listen, to fine tune, put EQs, put whatever it is to get the sound mixed to international levels. Stonebwoy, Davido's, it no be joke. You know, and we need to appreciate such talent. It would do us good to recognize these people. Back in the days, people flew out of the way when they do their song. They go to Bodostaiga. Why were they going to Bodostaiga?
For that quality.
Today I was listening to Daughters of Gloria's song, which was produced by Bodostaiga, and I'm like, wow. Still, quality is that refreshing. Like you can play a song of like yesterday, and you don't want to listen to it again because it will hurt your ear. You know? So we should appreciate the craft of these people, the Zap Mallets, the people who really held the industry together in terms of mixed mastering, U-Beats, David Kwame Bolton. Them lights are people we need to celebrate. You get me? So I celebrate Garzy for the good job he has done for himself and for the industry. His catalog is long, a tall list of catalog. Yeah, and this is worth appreciating. You get me? Kudos, my brother.
Yeah. Dafa.
Yeah, man.
Boss, you talk. You know, hey, you make you know talk.
What? Make I know you talk.
Okay.
Boss, you talk.
But if he is preventing me from talking, it means issue day.
Issue day.
Yeah.
Feel free. Unleash the dragon.
First of all, I appreciate his work. I really respect what he does. Just as Ashish mentioned, these are people we have to celebrate. The main reason the library show was born, it was birthed through productions of our musicians and mainly producers in Ghana. I remember when I needed him, it took forever. It never came.
You know, do.
It took forever. One work that I wanted to celebrate, it took forever. In fact, me tricking and Zaneba. And not even and just it's either on pair to be in a spotlight where people will see that, oh, it's me. Some people will always want to be behind the scenes. For example, you beats, oh Andy, oh Mayhammer, you go do for you. On there. I mean, I dove my hat off. It will take a split second and you make sure you get it. But to be in a spotlight, out of respect, he'll be giving you some stories I had and you go dodge. But when it comes to the work, but with Miss Master Garzy, me, I have an issue with him.
Unleash the dragon.
And the issue I have with him, it saddens me that a good act like Mufti Akudin Emiya.
Explain.
Look, I'm sorry for you. Now the hatred from Miss Master Garzy will descend upon you.
Why?
I no go like
Why
you.
is he hated?
No, me. Me, but I know they like him. He knows. Since as they come start, now he say, oh, like he tried to mitigate him. So like the boy, like he you know,
They go down.
Yeah, he tried to cure me. He tried to melt him. But you see, for somebody like Miss Master Garzy, who's picked an artist, fantastic singer like Mufti, I'm happy that he's nurturing talent. I've seen his journey, especially from Eno. I remember the other acts that he had brought to me. Yeah, we've had our backdoor conversations. But in my case, where an artist comes on my show, I know from nowhere that I make a promise that, oh, don't you worry, I will support your music. And because of the relationship I have with producers and musicians and stuff, it's just a phone call away.
Okay.
Or just a message. I want to use your studio. I go to Ash's studio and I will use it. Shut up. Thank you. No, don't I use your studio?
I won't know which one. Studio A or Studio B?
Both. I use both. Right? Now, I call Miss Master Garzy. This is what I have. An artist had been on my show, and I feel she's got some good talent, and I want to support her. So do ABCD for me till now.
You know, come.
No.
Doors,
And
bro.
no. Ashes, I beg you. If you say you man doors, look, me, I sit here. Do you know the number of musicians that approach me on a daily? I can give you my password. Check my DM, my bread. So if you know that, but you have time. You, Mix Master Garzy, you had come here for me to do something for you. When you came, an artist had come to visit me. I knew from nowhere, boy, any free. Not even winning by your baby, right? You remember? I saw the boy on Instagram. I didn't know him from nowhere. I'm like, I like this song. And boss, I need your support. I said, come. Because I needed to see him. I felt, each time I listened to the boy's song, I felt it in my spirit. Like, yo, this boy will blow. And he help him. Guys, you buy and I'm doing my door chair. And I'll be 2 in the 4. Right? Unfortunately, the boy, as usual, I had taken him to the studio, recorded him at the Go Yankee camp. Many was not releasing him. Like, that song I'm funding on with my own money. No, Bozu. Na nyami o mini pebi na say anyom na come and see fantastic market. Which market? Right? Okay, back to the issue. Miss Master Garzy, I sent you a song. The last time I met him was in New York. I met him in America not long ago, some few months ago. We had gone partying with Kwame Eugene and Gambo and Killer Fingers. We had gone having fun. Oh, bruh.
Location one.
Location one. Whoa. Bruh. Would you check crowd your mommy 1 week? Who better me? It's only 1 week. How do you do this to me? You, Miss Master Garzy, you send me songs, you send money. I said, don't send money. Me, I don't need your money. Have I collected money from you before? You've sent me money on every time we promo. You send me money, I reject.
What's the audio you see now?
That's what I count.
I don't know. Who say your party? Your party baby or party bino?
An artist came here. Change moves and my boy now done content creator. Foolish boy like that. Then the boy, of all the things I did for this boy, now they acquire content and people go for me who fell. Like Obi Oba baby and also me promise be just to save face. But me feel say was me boy. It's my small way of helping. If you had done this for that girl, wouldn't baby I say a touch of Miss Master Garzy. Where you man? Now you brought Mufti. You want us to support. It's not too late. You want us to support Mufti. If we also dilly-dally like what you've been doing, do you think it's fair?
Oh, that one there is not fair. But you say, another party one and can say,
each time if I go studio, make Garzy open them. Meanwhile, I show studio every day.
Because do am some. I go send broadcast to already. I know bloggers they will not say. And because this at it again.
Garzy. Third party in a woman and my issues about.
No, so now sending his cabinet. That's who phone is.
I was super no. But Nadia Mano. Guys, he doesn't do more, but you know what he do? He send fiscal cash so that he go feel reject. Or send him more as I was at Nadia Man, go be disrespectful. But oh, bro, oh, oh, sir, oh, brah.
Guys, you say third party, no? You saw two issues there.
But a very different way to do
to go around.
That girl in work, it pain me. I really want her to blow. I want that girl to blow. I just want to help her.
You find a different way. Now I forget it.
Okay. Okay. Garzy, thanks a lot for joining us.
I appreciate it.
Music.